What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, our friend is not here, but I just wanted to do a little rant as I clean up my little makeup area. Or I'll just rant. I honestly don't know. I just wanted to rant. Recently, um, I have no boyfriend. Oh, sad tears. I don't know how to explain the feeling of this. I feel like as me, or I hope someone else understands this, but I've always felt the need to develop a crush or just talk to someone. I can't not be alone, and that's my issue. And that's kind of the reason why I broke up with my boyfriend, because I need to learn to find happiness in myself. But that's going terrible because I'm still talking to people. Sorry. And also, I just had a birthday. I should have recorded a birthday vlog for that, but honestly, I didn't. You can see my laptop. I have my thing on my laptop because I use my background thing as light. Oh. Whew. Oh, you could see. Oh yeah, you've never seen this angle. I'm usually over there on the floor. That's where that tall mirror is. That's usually where I have my camera set up. So I did makeup at my vanity today. Usually this is where I hold a bunch of my game consoles and that, but gaming channel when? No, I don't really play that much. If I play, I play Minecraft with my friend, Animal Crossing. I've been on my Animal Crossing grind recently, but I have been cheating because I've been time skipping. So, but and I also played The Last of Us. But I finished the first game, and then I started playing the second game. Obviously, I know what happens in both parts because growing up, I had an aunt. I say that like she's dead. She's not dead. She's still here. I have an aunt, and she plays video games, and she would play The Last of Us when I was younger, and that's how I actually got into the game. And I'm playing this part 2, but now I'm at a part where it's just kind of hard. So I also would like to rant about. Woo! Almost made a mess. My camera cut off. Ooh! Wait, I hope this mic. Okay, I'm making sure this mic is on because I have not charged anything. My phone is also on 20%. I just did this out of what if I just record me ranting? I finished 10th grade. Yay! I hated that school year so much. Y'all go. I think in my past 2 videos, I always talked about my math teacher. Math teacher, go to hell because you made my life miserable. He made me feel so dumb. I feel like I could have actually did good in algebra 2 because that's what I really struggled in. Geometry was fine because I had a friend that he would let me cheat off of him, but genuinely made me feel stupid. He would call me dumb in class. He'd be like, how did you even get that? And then I would be right. Get him next year though when I come back to school because I'll be a junior. Freshmen better be scared. If I get him when I come back to school, I will. I'll genuinely end it. I'm kidding, YouTube. I'm kidding. I don't know. I could go on and on about how much he affected my life of 10th grade. But if I had to pick a freshman, I feel like everyone always talks about how their freshman year of high school was always terrible and all that. I feel like it was my best because sophomore slump was real. Hopefully, this will be my last year of taking my major classes. When I become a senior, I won't have anything else to do. I'll just be doing electives and half credit stuff. But freshman year was fun. I had a bunch of older friends and I did more. But now my friends are all into relationships, which don't mean to dog on you guys, but when I'm single, they want to get into relationships. So, but it was just fun. Freshman year, even though my friend, the one that was here, Cade, they moved to far away. They weren't at my school for that freshman year. Sad, you should have experienced it. There's just so much that happened. Just so many good memories. If I should make a video about me ranting about how amazing freshman year was, but at the same time, it's who would really want to hear me talk about that? No, recently, I did pass school, but uh, all my older friends, like the cool ones, they all graduated, and it's just not gonna be the same. I don't feel like I'll like talking to any of the ones coming into high school, which I wouldn't, not in a weird, well, not in a weird way, but it's just not gonna be the same without all those people. And then my friends are so smart. There's a thing called dual enrollment at my school, and I would do it, but I really just gave up. uh they're doing dual enrollments like for like college stuff and blah blah blah. But they're gonna be doing that for most of the day, and it's just gonna be me and my other friend, which is cool. But I wish I had my other friends too. But I'll be doing art for most of the day because I chose a program called the Magnet School, and you do some of your classes online and some in school. But then at the end of the day, you always do art. Fun. I'm artistic. I really don't know, honestly, how junior will become for me. My school caught on fire. That's interesting to talk about. This is on. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess my school would be worked on for a little bit. Um. Great. That was karma for how bad this school year treated me, honestly. But now that it's summer break, I took my friends out on a date. That's something I did. My two friends, they started dating. Hello, I know you're watching this. I love you guys. They started dating, and I took them on a little date. And the thing is, they call me Paula because it's my name. I'm not saying my name, but it's combined with the word Polly. Cause I always joke about how like all the friends, since they're like kind of like it's like a dating thing, like all my friends are dating each other, and I was like, why don't we all become Polly? And I guess I say it so much that now I'm called Paula. So that's interesting. But I took them on a date. I took them to Chili's. I bought them stuff, and then we all cuddled. So if they say that we're not Polly, yes, we are. We are Polly. But no, I'm trying to stay single and focus on myself. It's going alright. It's just so lonely. It's so lonely because you never really understand how, like, true, like, you don't get those good morning texts, you don't get those compliments like you used to. Like, your routine genuinely changes. And it's not like this relationship was bad. It was, oh my gosh, it was perfect. Like, and I know, like, that sounds so, like, cliche, but it literally was perfect. I can't name a single thing wrong with it. And we were almost together for 2 years, but it was just, it was me. And I know that's like an excuse that many people use, like, oh, I need to focus on myself, I need to work on myself. It really was me. Like, he's a sweetheart, and I have things wrong with me. I want to better myself, and we came to the conclusion that also, like, long distance is hard because it was long distance. We never actually met, but it was only a 9 hour different, like, distance thing. It was only 9 hours away. So, I mean, it wasn't that bad. We had plans, and we said that if, like, we still want to be together after, like, I better myself, then that's the thing. If we get back together, we get back together. But if not, if we end up dating other people, then, like, we're not gonna stop each other from, like, going out there. And I mean, we're still really good friends. I mean, he's still my best friend, and I still talk to him almost every day. But it's just not like that, and that's okay. I feel like a lot of people have an issue with exes being friends, but if it's truly not like that, and even if it is, if you're still talking with your ex, like, in a, like, a flirty way, blah blah blah, but then you're also talking to someone else, then that's an issue. But if you're just really good friends with your ex and, like, you see no intention of, like, doing that if you were talking to someone new, then it's fine. But also, it's nobody's business, honestly. So that's my opinion on that. Many people might be typing in the comments right now, be like, "No, you're wrong. That's so bad. You're a whore." One of my friends pointed out I might have it type. This little white girl. And some Hispanics. 'Cause, I stopped dating a white guy after he was trash to me. Gosh, you know who you are if you're watching this, because I don't hate you if you're watching this, but mm-mm. thank you for changing my preference, cause jeez. I'm not gonna dog on him though because that's the past, and I let go of the past after he was trash to me. But this summer, I want to go to the lake because I live in a southern town. If you can't tell, I can't go anywhere. But I live in a place where there's not many things to do except going to the lake with your friends. But all my friends are busy, and I have no one to go with. But I did just get a text from one of my ex's moms, because she still loves me a lot. And she was like, hey, you want to go to the lake? And I was like, sure. So I guess I'm going to the lake tomorrow, which it will not be tomorrow when I upload this video, because gosh, who knows when this will be uploaded. It'll probably be December, and I'm talking about, it's summertime, my summer plans. No, but I don't know. Also, I love that. Oh my gosh, I need to talk about my summer. Autumn, calm down. I have so much to talk about. Um, I also want to go see the new Backrooms movie and Obsession, but I had to pick one because I'm poor. So I guess I'm gonna go see Obsession with my two friends and possibly my grandma because my grandma's so cool like that. I heard that the Backrooms movie was like trippy, as quote unquote my friend says. But the Obsession one, I've seen so many clips of it. But then I see a lot of girls like doing the thing like, this is normal. Like, who wouldn't do that? Like, I can't tell if they're like it's a joke or if they're just being cringe. My phone almost died. Um, if you can hear my chair creaking, it's okay. I wish I need to like prop my phone. You can see me fully, but I don't want you to see me. Okay. Maybe I should just start like sitting right here and do stuff. Also, I did my nails. I did my nails because I did my makeup. I know. No, this is not makeup. This is natural beauty. First of all, what was I gonna talk about? Oh, I love it how I've been getting like DMs on Instagram because I mainly use Instagram. If you don't know this, link in description. Please go follow me. I mostly use Instagram to talk to my friends and like just do everything, except doom scroll. It's hard to have a good FYP on there, but um, I love it when people DM me and they compliment because I do goth makeup. If you couldn't tell from this YouTube channel, surprise! I'm even having a natural face right now. So natural. But um, I'll be getting DMs talking about how like pretty my goth makeup is and how they'll send me a picture that they did of goth makeup and they're like, you were my inspiration, blah da da da, and it just it makes me feel like so heartwarming because like I wouldn't expect someone to look up to me like that, to look at my makeup and be like, I want to get into goth makeup, like, but I don't feel like I can. But then I encourage them. I showed them the products I use. I even showed them on YouTube, like, things how I do my makeup. And I need to redo a video of me doing goth makeup because that has changed. I'm practicing more because I was a little baby bat, just doing simple. No, I did a specific one called lace goth makeup. That I was so proud of. But I feel like I didn't get enough like hype about it when I did post about it. I'm just kind of sad. I feel like people, if it's not, cause I did it where it was like the symbols on my face and all that, and I've seen it where people do like the castle. I'll put it right here. I don't know how people do that. Those are truly artists. Like, cause I was doing it and I was like, oh, I'm getting so tired of doing it. This is so hard. And then they do that on their lips and beautiful. Oh my gosh. I would love to do that one day. That's actually what I want to do. I want to figure out how to do that, and because I'm making a portfolio for like simple modeling stuff, something for when I can actually start driving and go and apply and do. But I have a thing on my website to where it's like my goth makeup and then my regular self, like without makeup. I have to get professional photos done of just my regular self. I know a woman who can do that though. So hopefully I can start doing that. Hopefully this isn't just because I'm bored, but honestly, because I love doing makeup. I love like taking pictures. Like I don't know what else I would do. So I hope that I can somehow be in like small brand things and like pose and all that. Cause I think I could do that. And I've seen it where people talk about like to be like modeling, you have to have like an interesting face structure. Like you can't have a TikTok face. What does that even mean? Like, and when they show the people that have like a TikTok face, they always have like a button nose, a small face. Like, what's that one girl's name? Piper. I don't know if nobody knows. I think someone used that as an example of like TikTok face. But when people talk about doing like modeling, they talk about like you have to have an interesting like nose structure, like something interesting about your face. And I think something interesting about my face is my nose. Because it's like, it's not small, but it's also not big. But I don't know. My face, I feel like, makes me unique. And I used to be very insecure about my nose because in elementary, I used to get called witch nose. Um, thinking you know who you are. You're not there. You're not watching this. Um, but I was very insecure about it for a long time. And even after we stopped wearing the COVID mask, I still wore mine because I was so insecure about my nose. And now I just embrace it because, I mean, it's a nose. What? I feel like if I had any other sort of like nose shape, my face would not do right. So, hmm, something I have noticed is I hate how these like social media platforms are creating new insecurities. Me and my friend were talking about this. How people are making insecurities about how far your lip to nose ratio is. Septum arms. First of all, septum arms is a natural thing. Like your arms are supposed to do that, where the top of your arm is bigger and it goes smaller. That is natural. And I hate how it's like just promoting starvation. Like there's so many like little girls out there being influenced to like be skinny and be twiggy because that's how it's supposed to be. It's not. I feel like there should be more promotion about natural bodies than just starving yourself. That's how it should be. What's another? Oh, Joel's. That's where you bite your cheeks too much and it creates something. That's also an insecurity. Stupid. I've seen it where there's insecurities about ears, like how big your ear is. Like what? What are people even coming? Blah, blah. What are people coming up with now? That is so freaking dumb. Which I mean, I can't lie. I have insecurities too, but I'm not just going on social media scrolling and seeing like a new insecurity that was just made and then putting it on myself because I look like I have that. No. I also can't drive. I'm 16 and I can't. I can drive, but I'm scared of driving. And it makes sense because I can't even ride a bike. I was never good with balance, so I was always scared. But my grandma is going to be making me drive 3 times a week now. She says that, but I'm low-key not mentioning driving because I have friends who can drive, which is great. But also, I wish I had my license because I'm trapped. I'm trapped in this room. As much as this room looks so cool, it's so messy. Just the bed, because I slept all day. But it's boring to be in here, kind of. All I do is sleep. I woke up at, because I went to bed very late last night because I was talking to my friend. And, because me and him, we have a 3 hour time difference. So I stayed up late talking to him. And then I woke up at 12. And then I stayed awake till 2 p.m. And then I went back to sleep and woke up at 5 p.m. And then I was like, I'm gonna do some makeup. So here I am. And then you know what after I did this makeup? I put some nails on. And then I posed and took pictures. And then I went and ate 4 cookies with some milk. Because I felt like I deserved it. And then I ate a kiwi. So thing I just hate though is like, oh my gosh. Ah, dating. That's just what's on my mind. It's like I'm so jealous of my friends because they have partners in person and like they can go out on dates and just hang out with each other and experience the true teenage life, and I'm here in my room just talking to a camera that is on like 15% right now. Yeah. I feel like though, like I'm kind of glad I'm not dating someone in person because people from my town and near my town, they suck. they're not really my type. Except the girls. The girls are pretty here. But still, I wouldn't really date them. Oh, Pride Month. I'm filming this on Pride Month. So happy Pride Month to you guys and my gays and my. Mwah. I don't know. My. Mwah. Happy Pride Month. So. But I feel like the only way I would do long distance again, and I've had this conversation with some people, is if I knew 100% they could come see me, or we could at least see each other like a few times. That's the only way that I feel like I could do it. Yeah, it just sucks because I wish I could like go on dates, and that's why I've been kind of like trying to like convince my friends, like, hey, let's go on a little friend date, because I really just want to like go out and do stuff, and I just wish I could be taken on a date. I had an ex, um, it was my last in person relationship, and it was the bad one I was talking about. It was technically dates, but their parents always came around because like we were kind of too young. Well, I was 14, so but still that is young. Can't really count those dates. But I will say, story time. With that ex, one time he spit in my food when we went out to eat. That day, I went to his house and we were like watching Supernatural. And then he just wasn't talking to me. He just wouldn't talk to me. And it made me so upset. I went and I cried in the bathroom. I called my aunt. I did not want to be there. And his mom's like, no, 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 no. Let's just go out to eat. Let's go out to eat. And I was like, oh, okay. So we go to Cracker Barrel. That ain't just the most southern thing in town to eat. But cannot hate on Cracker Barrel because I do love their food. I didn't eat that entire day. And I get me one of those big bowls of like hash brown casserole, whatever, gravy, sausage, bacon, goodness, toast. And I had a sweet tea. And he's gonna spit in my sweet tea. You're, and then spit a little bit in my food. I'm hungry and you just spit in my drink and my food. What? Are you insane? You didn't even talk to me the entire day. And we go out to eat and you spit? I was so mad. I didn't even want to finish my food. I didn't even finish my drink, because why would I? Like, I mean, okay, well, spitting in a mouth is different, huh? But we're not gonna go into that stuff. But it was just like a shocker that, like, oh my gosh, this is my boyfriend, and he just did this. And he didn't even apologize. He was just laughing. He was laughing to himself. Why did I stay with that person? Why did I think there was hope? I don't know. And then one time we went skating, and like it was just like so lonely. Like, cuz it was ice skating, and like at the time I was very shy and I was scared to get on the skating rink, and he just was just yelling at me because he was like, "We just paid for this. You're not even going to skate or get on once." Like, yeah. So glad I'm not with that one anymore. I do miss like some of the memories I had with that one, but them as a person now, which I hope they're doing better, but them as a person, I feel like I just liked his family and the memories, the few good times that we had together. But now look at me, I'm thriving. Slowly, slowly but surely, I'm thriving. And I got invited to a graduation party, and I wish I did go because my friend texted me later after that because he was like, it was a little bit suspicious at first because he was like, you want to go to this party? And I was like, party? And then I realized like parties aren't like how they used to in the movies. And I asked him, I was like, who's gonna be there? Where is it gonna be? And the part of town he said it was in, I asked my friend about it. My friend said, do not go there, that's why people get shot. And I was like, oh, okay. So I told my friend no. And then the next day after the party, he was like, it was so good. Like, we changed locations and we just like all talked and like hanged out. It was low key chill. I was like, I should have went because I think that night I literally didn't do anything but clean. So boring. But yeah, I wish I did go to that party. But hopefully next time he invites me to a party, I'll go. it was a graduation party too, and I wish I did go see my fellow seniors that graduated because I didn't really get to say a proper goodbye to them, and I only got to write in one person's yearbook, and it was a girl. She's so sweet. But my friend would always bug her at lunch and called her like his bodyguard, or no, he called her and her brother my hitmen. So, but she was sweet and she let me write in her book, and I said that I don't know, I said something nice, but I can't believe that my fellow seniors that were my friends or associates, they didn't let me write in it their yearbooks. And there was this one girl, and she told me, she said like she wants like the more important people to write first than me, which I completely understand. But like I actually was gonna write something nice and not something stupid, because usually I'm like really stupid to her and like I say dumb things. But I miss her now. If you're watching this, you know who you are. I keep saying that, like, I keep talking to people, like, about people, and I'm like, you know who you are. And what if they're watching this? They're like, me? Or it's just someone completely random. I don't know them. I'm just saying that, and they're like, that kind of sounds like me. Update, my phone's on 10%, and this has been going for over 25 minutes. I would have to wrap this up soon. I have to check if this is on because, like, one time it cut off. Nothing really else to talk about. Hopefully I make a little rant thing. If you like this, then comment down below, because I enjoy talking to myself sometimes because I don't really have that many to talk to when I'm home. And it also might be kind of crazy just talking to myself and then answering back, because something my mom tells me is like, you can talk to yourself as long as you don't like answer yourself back, because then you're crazy. Guess I'm a little yandere. Nothing else to really talk about. Just that I made new friends on Instagram, and I've been talking to them, and they're really sweet. And one of them actually, let me get this. One of the friends actually, he bought me uh, what's it called? I play stuff on my Nintendo Switch like Minecraft, and to play like with friends, you have to have the online subscription. He bought me that for a year. That was $20. That's a lot of money to me. But he bought me that. So sweet. And then he also bought me there's a Rillakkuma plush. I love Rillakkuma. It's my favorite. Every time I talk about Rillakkuma to him, the plush, he's like, throw it away, blah blah blah. But I know he don't mean that. Look at it, so cute. We're not gonna talk about how much it cost though, because I'm still mad at him about that. I don't like people spending money on me really, but um, yeah. So, I mean, I like things being bought for me, but I'm just not really used to it. You know? Especially when it's like kind of expensive things, because that thing was kind of expensive. I got a cherry blossom Rillakkuma, picture right here. But that thing was like only $12 because I bought it from Depop. I use Depop to buy stuff. Most of my clothes are from Depop now, but I love doing my bargaining on there. I'm a little Depop fiend. I'm always scrolling on there. It's like as bad as like Facebook moms. Huh. I will update my life in probably like a few months or weeks or so if I decide to do this again. But I love you guys. If you want another one of this, then please let me know. But anyways, bye.